YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back, and I am on the Dwarf campaign, where we're gonna pick things up. When we last left off, we'd gotten these Trollhammer torpedoes with some gyrocopters with brimstone guns. I'm working on some artillery, looks like a flame cannon, and maybe some organ guns. We're getting very close to having all that. We need to go up here and take Karak 8 Peaks.
Yes.
And I have an army in position, or no, that just took Argol Migdal. Let's see where... Perez. So there's one way over there on the bay, and then that one further up there. So we're going to have to move on and capture some of these other settlements. But let's build up the public order a little bit so that I can move out and not worry about a rebellion just popping up right away behind me. Looks like I've spent quite a bit of my money this turn. Let's go ahead and try and end the turn so I can get my movement points and some money back. My money will drop a little bit. So to some of you this may seem weird, but so I look at and maybe some of you understand it if you're big time gamers. I obviously play games quite a bit because I record these videos. To some of you maybe that doesn't seem like quite a bit, but I've noticed my eyes get worn out because I look at a computer screen all day, and then when I look at this stuff, sometimes I just feel like I was seeing blurry after games. And I was watching this guy called Vetoed. Yeah, he's a Halo player. He's got a channel on YouTube, but he mostly is on Twitch. The guy's great and really has some good Halo content. Anyway, he was wearing these glasses, and someone asked him what it was, and he's like, he said it was Gunnar or Gunner or something like that. It's GUNNAR.com, I believe, is the website. If I tell you the wrong website, I apologize, but I think that's it. I'll put a link in the description. I went and picked up a pair. Holy crap, does it help my eyes. I've been staring at the screen for an hour or so now recording, and it is so much better. I kind of was like, man, I'm probably going to go buy these and it won't be a big deal, but it really helped me. It really helped me a lot. I wear contacts, and maybe that was a big reason why I was struggling. But these things, they're a pair of glasses, and they have some special treatment in the lens that's supposed to reduce glare and help with the strain on your eyes. And it really is nice. It really is nice. Pretty excited about it. Also, I didn't use any of my money from Patreon for this. It was just kind of my own money because I wanted to try something different. I've picked up the HyperX Cloud Revolver headset. It's kind of their new release because I had been so happy with my HyperX Cloud. Cloud Pro is what I had. Really solid headset. I haven't gotten rid of it yet. I was actually thinking about taking it to work and using it for all my VoIP calls. But in any case, this Cloud Revolver really is a pretty nice set. Pretty happy with it so far. I'm going to kind of wear it in a little bit and see what I come up with, and eventually I may run a review for you all. But in terms of what you get, it's a pretty good bargain, and but I mean, you still can't hardly beat with the stick the bargain that the Cloud Pro and the Cloud 2, both of those for the price, are fantastic headsets. Pro quality headset for $100 or less. This one was $120. Definitely a nice headset. And I'll show it to you all sometime, but just kind of a secondary discussion. Just wanted to talk through that. Yeah, these Gunner glasses or whatever, GUNNAR, they are, man, they're going to save my eyes so that I don't go blind making content for you all. Let's think about what I want to do. I'm starting to drop a little bit of money due to all of the recruiting. So we probably ought to spend some money kind of expanding and building up some of these provinces. I do want to keep recruiting, and I have recruiting that's still going on, so there's no need to hit that right now. I do believe there's a resource. Yeah, there's furs at Veronka Hills. We are taking advantage of the furs. What about Dazag? Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's a resource there to take advantage of. There's one there, and there's salt there, so there's no resource here, and we've already got the Tinkerer, so I don't know that building that up is going to help me a ton. I do want to be able to have a full level Slayer Shrine. Sitting here trying to think what we got. We got this full level Rune Forge. I've got this Slayer Shrine here, and I don't necessarily know that I really need to. Well, actually, we could build a fairly helpful building if we tear it down. Let's tear it down because I don't need it there, and let's save some money and put it in a different province. We'll put it over here at Barak Bar. Let's see. Public order is going to be building here. That's good news. I'm going to save my money so I can build the Slayer Shrine. We've got our army nearly recruited here. It's just 2 turns until I get my flame cannon. And that's part of the reason why we saw our income drop there.
If you dare.
Still some Greenskin, some Urk and Groby agents here that I'm not going to be able to do much about. Let's take a look at my provinces. Or, sorry, my forces. And see who's wounded. This lord is... Let's just go take a look and see if there's any... let's see what construction for all buildings. So I've got one of one, one of two. So we can get another runesmith, and we definitely should. Uncompromising self-defense. That self-defense has got to be nice, but I also like this income from local buildings, but I have to go with self-defense. I've had my guys killed too many times. Okay. Kadrin Steelbeard. I don't know who this guy is, but he's one of my lords, apparently. Let's keep working on Scarred Veteran. I'm going to need my lords to be pretty strong since I don't have magic to take down enemy lords. This runesmith is going to start off with some skills, which is nice. If that... Yeah, let's start off, get this rune of Oath and Steel. And then let's get the Forge Fire Augment. I'd like to get to this this rune here too, which is a direct damage spell, basically. Cooldown, we can drop the cooldown to runes pretty significantly there too. That's going to be helpful. So we'll start in on that. The runesmith is definitely a helpful character on the battle map. I need to get a successful assassination in order to accomplish one of my grudges, but I mean, it is just so unlikely.
The High King by the King's command.
Is this my Thane? Yeah. Let's, can't even attempt it. And can't even attempt it. Great.
Get the ale out.
It's gonna be really hard to, try and satisfy that grudge, if I ever satisfy it at this point.
Welcome,
3 Greenskin agents down there that I can do nothing about. Our other grudge was against the undead, and I'll have an extra army to go do something about that in the relatively near future. Now hang on, what was that last one? I didn't catch that. Damaged building. Let's repair that. So we got a Greenskin agent right in front of us, but can't even... He's only level 10, but I can't even attempt to assassinate him. The opportunity is too low. Same thing there. Can't do anything. I mean, can I assassinate? Like, can I even attempt to assassinate any of these guys? Sure can't. Nope. Can't do a dadgum thing. One more turn till my flame cannon's done. That army's in good shape. We'll do some recruitment for them soon. I've got enough money to build my Slayer Shrine, which is quite expensive. Come on. So let's get our Slayer Shrine, and then the last building I'm going to build here will be defenses. I want this. I want the River Valley to be pretty defensible, because it sits kind of out in the wide open. Let's go ahead and do some more recruiting.
For the wisdom of the layer.
We're still one turn until we get our Trollhammer torpedoes, and those things are going to be spectacular. Got some Thunderers in this army too. Let's see. It's going to depend on what we're going to go up against. Like, if I'm going to come up against Chaos, I'd kind of like to have Longbeards with great weapons. But I don't know if I'm going to be up against Chaos, and it's going to be interesting. So I'm kind of thinking, what do I have access to in terms of, like, high-end infantry? Anything? I don't know why not, but I sure don't. I don't have the right buildings, apparently, to train some of the higher-level infantry. Let's take a look at the building tree real quick. Iron Drakes, flame cannons, so Longbeards with great weapons. How do we get a mustering hall? Military recruitment. Why is it saying I don't have a mustering hall when I most certainly... Is it big? Oh, I'm looking at... Okay. Got a mustering hall. It takes me clear up to there. Hammers have to come from the Hall of Oaths. And I don't have a Hall of Oaths. And unfortunately, I've really got nowhere to build one in this province. So I need a Hall of Oaths in order to train these other guys, and I wonder what else. Let's see. Check out the hammers. I bet you have to have a rune forge also. So we're gonna need it. We're gonna at least need a place to recruit these guys. So I kind of want to just see what all I need to recruit them. So it requires building Hall of Oaths. No, all it says is Hall of Oaths. So if we can build the Hall of Oaths, then we should be good. It's going to require a tier 4 settlement to pull that off. We've got a lot of other opportunities. We got our. I'm just trying to make sure we got like our little trinket makers set up in all these provinces where possible, because that's going to do us a lot of good. This army can go into underground. And I'm going to head over here to Gore. Actually, let's head this way, because that one's closer. We'll get to it quicker. Okay, but we did get the Slayer Shrine building. That's good news. Let's go ahead and spend some money on increasing the tradable goods here. We've got pretty much max on the furs, and I want to max out this brine mine as well. Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. See where it leaves us. Okay, so there's Zephyr probably still wanting me to join their war against the vampires. Not yet, my friends. I'm trying to put together an army to come help you. Thorgrim's losing people because he's sitting around. Damage building. Got a bunch of people ready for duty, so these agents are just going to sit around and attempt to damage buildings because there's absolutely nothing I can do in return. Gonna build the trinket maker there. Still nothing I can do to assassinate this guy. Fantastic. Absolutely freaking fan-lutely-tastic. Alright, so
let us begin.
Thorgrim finally has everything together that I want him to have. I'm going to go ahead and send him to the underground. And I'm going to move him towards Karak 8 Peaks, and we're going to siege it. Shouldn't be a lot of trouble for us to take it.
One rug. All right.
I think we can reach the orc settlement here. Or yeah, the Greenskins. Wow, that's a lot of biggins. Those are going to be some pretty killer infantry. It's going to be pretty darn good. And they have walls. Though we do have a crap load of quarrelers, some miners with blasting charges. I mean, we definitely have some means to deal with these Urk scum. Get a battering ram, and we'll start. We'll continue the siege. Let's go ahead and build up that building there so we can work on some growth in the province. Some of our recruiting completed up here. So we've got a couple organ guns, troll hammer torpedoes, a couple gyro bombers. So this army's got a lot of missile power. We probably just kind of need some holding power. So, or no, that's global recruitment. What am I doing? Let's get these guys here. There we go. I'm going to get 4 Longbeards started for that army. So this runesmith has leveled up. He doesn't have like any capabilities yet. He's deployed in this province. Let's go ahead and deploy this runesmith as well. So that should help us boost up some income out of the Silver Road, which is already fairly profitable. And once we take Karak 8 Peaks, that'll be nice as well. Oh my gosh, these Greenskin agents, I'm literally powerless to do anything about them. Do the Greenskins just have really good agents, or have I just not spent any time on my agents? I mean, I know I haven't to a certain degree, but you know what I'm saying? Like, is it just because of my mistakes, or do they just really have great agents?
From the north it comes.
What, gas? Diarrhea? Vomiting. Oh, the tendrils of chaos.
Tainting the lands.
Does that give you diarrhea?
And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves for war.
Well, indeed.
But Who has brought the warring tribes together?
I wonder.
What manner of champion holds that power?
Looks like it's Archaon the crotch face.
Oh, look at me. I've got stuff all over my face.
Yeah, he's so scary. I don't even know what to do at this point.
Oblivion has come, my
Oh
lord.
no.
Archaon,
There's
the
Everwatcher.
ever-chosen Lord of the End Times, has
Check him out, man.
the world.
Giant bird
With
man.
him marches a chaos host numberless in size.
Sweet.
Prepare yourself.
I
for
got
the
double
coming
the building
apocalypse.
damage. Look at that, man. Just like tore that building to the ground. Okay, let's take this army. I cannot reach Karak 8 Peaks, but I can go ahead and move up on it. So, and then this army is just kind of sitting here doing nothing, so let's get them on the march towards Bitterstone. And we'll go pick up Bitterstone Mine. The siege continues here. Definitely want to weaken these guys up a little bit before I make that attempt, but I'm also going to have to watch the growing... Well, the public order's not souring too terribly fast there. And I want some Longbeards with great weapons. And then we'll leave one slot open for a runesmith to join this army. Okay, so that army will be all ready to go. And I'm going to send that one up to put some hurt on the vampires. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to try out a tactic against the AI that I heard mentioned in the forums, which is, oh, check it out. We're going to intercept Grimgor Ironhide in the underway. Wow, he's got 4 trolls. The brimstone guns ought to help mop them up, and I've got some Trollhammer torpedoes that will put a quick end to Grimgor himself as well. We do have to watch out for all our archers with our gyrocopters. Let's go ahead and kill Grimgor. It is, generally speaking, my pleasure to... Now, I have seen this map before. Last time I was on this map, I got pretty arrogant, and Grimgor cut his way through most of my army, but with his hit points pretty much gone, I'm going to be feeling, you know, slightly better about the world. But I'm not going to freaking underestimate Grimgor this time. And part of the reason I'm not going to underestimate him is because that filth-mongering Groby injured Thorgrim again. So Thorgrim's gone for this battle. That's the second time they've injured Thorgrim in recent episodes. Holy freaking crap. Gosh, dang it. I hate freaking Greenskin agents. Hate them. I'm going to speed my destruction of the Greenskins, if for no other reason than to get their agents to leave me alone. For goodness sakes. Okay, let's go ahead and start the battle. Do I have to attack them or they attack me? Okay, I win if the time runs out. I don't know why I ended up picking all my units separately like that, but I just did. Don't question. Alright, I'm going to put my organ guns over here where they get better firing line. Put the flame cannons up here. Let's get my gyrocopters ready. I'm going to push my infantry kind of down the hill a little bit. And I'm going to leave my master engineer up here by my siege equipment. This hill definitely messes with my camera. Let's see, I'm going to fast forward and get the Greenskins up here. Hopefully, I'm going to actually move up this line of infantry a little bit further. Let's get my siege engineer up here. Or my, just my dwarf engineer, whatever the heck he is. Master engineer, what's he called? Missile specialist. Axe infantry, yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So we will have the Urks in range here soon. Flame cannon has such a short range. It's like almost a frustratingly short range. Our organ guns, though, let's fire the organ gun. This thing ever gonna be ready to fire? Okay, not really sure what's happening here. That's different. Yeah, I've never tried to fire that thing before. There's the flame cannons going off too. It's going to be pretty brutal. There's some black orcs right up front that ate it, and that's a good target. I'm going to kind of just put my gyrocopters over here. Okay, the orcs are taking a significant amount of beating. I'm going to use my trollhammer torpedoes. Longbeard's out here. Okay, Grimgore just took a flame cannon hit. Yeah, these trolls are making their way into me. I'm gonna hit them with the trollhammer torpedoes, and I'm gonna keep my gyrocopters firing. We've kind of taken the charge at this point. Let's use our quarrelers. Stick them on guard mode. Start taking out some of the orcs. Is Grimgore still standing? And if so, how? He got through to my flame cannon. Okay, get over here and kill Grimgore. Use that guy's reload time buff there. There's actually quite a few orc missiles. Okay, I'm gonna get these iron drakes out here and try and trollhammer torpedo, and then I'm gonna shoot these black orcs in the back. So turn around, shoot them in the back. Get the trollhammer torpedoes over here ready to go. A lot of the Groby missile units are getting pooped on. There's some black orc units though that are gonna be giving me some pretty significant trouble. Right here. Trollhammers should jack up these black orcs in a pretty big hurry. Yeah, there you go. There's the trollhammer torpedoes, and I've got brimstone guns behind them too. So those black orcs are gonna buy the farm right there. We killed Grimgore, and at this point, the whole of the orc army is gonna rout. A few more casualties than I liked, but not the end of the world. The war machines that we brought in there definitely paying some dividends and helping to get rid of the black orcs. Look at that, 139 kills on the organ gun there, very effective, 74 kills. And we got some good troll kills with our gyrocopters. I didn't check the kills on the flame cannon, I forgot to look. What did we pick up there? The Banner of Swiftness, that could be really helpful to dwarfs. So let's take these guys out. I can't believe they freaking injured Thorgrim again. I am so irritated about that. They're gonna go out there and probably do it to this guy too. Now what is this? Underway interception. This guy's trying to get out of where I've got them sieged. I'm not gonna let that happen. So he's gone now. Attempting to escape the siege. The Greenskins are definitely on their last leg, but the agents won't go away until I take out the last of their settlements. So that's going to be my only chance at some relief from the agents, because I have no prayer of slowing these guys down as is. Looks like there's some scaling armies that come down this far. That's pretty annoying. So yeah, Thorgrim, Grudgebearer, gets injured. Fantastic. And we had another assassination success out here. So I get to put 2 lords in on the end of this turn. So they injured Ulfrauner and Thorgrim both on the same turn. So really, really appreciate the fact that there seems to be very little you can do about the Greenskin agents. I guess I'll let the treasury help out here. I'm gonna keep working my way over to Bitterstone Mine. Agents be danged. At least it got them away from my settlements.
By the king's command, move.
And let's see. This army is gonna have to encamp and enable its replenishment. Actually, if we go back in at normal and just get in our own
Moving.
province and then encamp. Well, I can't encamp.
Got then.
Just get into the settlement here. That'll help me retrain my units faster. How many turns is Thorgrim going to be out for? 4. 4 whole turns. Nice. It's really not nice. I'm actually very irritated at this point.
Warriors will binds me to you.
Ready. Onward.
Okay, I'm gonna head north to Vampire Country to help Zuffbart.
Breeze.
Can we not get under the mountain over here? Maybe if we move here we can get under the mountain. We'll try it. Let's see, got a lot of good stuff building here. Where have we done? Trinket makers. I'm just kind of checking on some of the different provinces. I mean, we're gonna... What about Black Crag? How's it? We can go one more level on the... Wow, that's a pretty big jump on the Goldsmiths Guild, but we need the extra population surplus. So let's spend the money here to work on the population surplus at Black Crag. That should be helpful to me. I've got plenty of money right now to have several armies, so we're in good shape in that respect. We just need to get this siege finished out. Oh, I hate the Urk agents. Hate. Did y'all get that? I hate them. Oh. Hey, by the way, sorry I haven't been streaming. In case y'all haven't seen my Twitter, I've been fighting with Cox Communications, who swears that they're not throttling me, though all the tests that I do online say they are. I even took my computer to a different access point and got better streaming bandwidth on someone's guest Wi-Fi network than I did wired to my own. So they're not willing to admit that they are indeed throttling me because that's illegal. So I am in the process. I have to wait on them to bring a technician out here, which they did already, and it did nothing, so I don't expect much from it this time either. But I have to wait on that, and if they don't do that, then I'm going to have to give them an ultimatum. And some of you may be like, why don't you just get a different provider? That's welcome to the world of regulated, like highly regulated businesses. The FCC, I guess in some ways, some people could say, they help because they have rules against throttling, but they've also regulated the cable industry into a monopoly. So there's no small companies able to compete, and so basically you get the big conglomerates like Cox, and they just freaking eat you alive for all you're worth. Wow, we can't get around the mountain over. That's actually supremely irritating. I'm gonna have to go back this way, and we'll get around that way. But yeah, so that's kind of my predicament with the cable company. I just do not have enough upstream bandwidth, and it's gotten worse recently. Like, I used to be able to stream, some of you watched it, but it's gotten considerably worse in recent times. So it's a big problem. It's a real big problem. And I just can't stream reliably and good quality, so I'm not doing it for now. I may try to, because on Saturday morning is when I actually get the best upstream bandwidth. And so I'll try that, but because I really do like to live stream some. I don't want to do it every time, but I like doing it, and I'm frustrated that I can't. And my uploads, the other day I had an upload that took 23 hours to upload. Normally back in the day it was taking 2, so that's how much worse my connection has gotten, and it was already bad enough that it was making me struggle to stream. And I'm paying for a very expensive connection. I don't know if you're from the US, you know how cable internet companies are. Unless you're very lucky and live in a place where like Google Fiber is, then you're hurting. So let's see. Forbid him from taking the oath, I guess. I'm gonna switch this army over into a normal stance. We're gonna colonize the Bitterstone mine. So we've started into the Western Badlands. And do we have all of our siege equipment here? We've got 3 towers. We've probably got enough equipment to get the job done here, and I've got enough skirmishers, so we'll start off the next episode right here. I'm going to actually go ahead and save the game. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I will see you back on the next episode of the Dwarf campaign, HeirofCarthage, signing out.